Hey guys, thank you for catching up with Caddo with me, sponsored by Gregor Auto Marine RV, where I know last week I was telling you about all the deals that they've got on their full-size pickup trucks. If you're shopping for a truck, there may be a chance that your wife is shopping for an SUV. So this week I'm going to tell you about what they've got going up there at Classic Kia up there in Texarkana. They've got the Telluride $1,500 off or 4.99% for 72 months. They've got the Sorrento for $2,500 off or rebates or 3.99% for 72 months. Or the Sportage, they've got $1,250 rebate off or 4.49% for 72 months. So if you or your wife or significant other are looking for an SUV, it might be a good time to call those guys and check them out. They still got the same deals that I told you last week about the trucks. They're trying to move those trucks, so they've got a lot of rebates on several trucks up there. All right, guys, Caddo Lake. It looks like it's risen some. We did get a ton of rain last week, so it looks like it's like 168. So I checked it yesterday. It was showing 168, 60 something. I didn't check it today. Water temp has definitely cooled down some. We saw 81, 82, maybe 83. It didn't. It's definitely cooling down some. We, like always, started with a frog early, and kind of getting used to this little ripple frog that Copper Red Baits makes. This is their, I think it's the leopard. Don't hold me to that. I'm terrible with names for colors, but it's been doing really good for me the last couple of weeks. And then when I need something that I can throw maybe a little bit further, or just this purple shad in the wave, or this is actually the loudmouth. But I mean, I had a client send me a picture Sunday night. He had a 7-1 on this frog. I mean, this purple shad on Caddo, it's just, this time of year when they're keen in on shad, this bait's hard to beat. Again, if it's windy, you can throw a ribbit or a horny toad, or whatever you have faith in. Cover water. You could throw a plopper. If you get around a group of fish and you want to slow down, you can, and you still want to throw a topwater bait, you can always throw a popper, or even like a small spook type bait, but a real tiny one. So again, the frog bite ended pretty fast for us. We had to go to a fluke, and I'm gonna put some clips
I
in the
just
video
dead
where
stick
you
that
can
fluke.
see us catching fish, and you'll see, we're on this fluke.
Just throw it in there and let it
catch 'em.
sit.
One tip I was going to show you, and if y'all know this stuff, y'all forgive me, but some people don't. If you're fishing heavy cover or a lot of grass with a fluke, don't just set the hook in there like so. What I call it is skin it back, but it's probably called something else. I'm an old Caddo rat. I just say I've skinned it. I put it back, but you can take that hook. Trying to get where you can see it, and you can take it and put it into the back of the fluke where it's now weedless, and that'll help you keep grass off of your bait, which, I mean, bass out here on Caddo get a lot of pressure. Bass out here are not stupid. They're just not. It's not like pond fishing. Pond fishing, you can probably throw anything, even with grass on it, still get bit. Out here, there's so much pressure, there's so many tournaments, there's so much going on that you get anything on that hook, anything on that bait, they're not gonna bite it. So if you are throwing a fluke in a bunch of heavy cover
Another Randy Deaver
and
special.
you're picking up stuff, just put that hook into the bag and that'll help you out. Drop shot was a player, a little finesse worm, like I was telling you. The trick worm was more of a Texas rig, and again,
Not a bad scoop.
I'm a fan of little red weights. It probably doesn't matter. I'm
Paul
sure the
Keith
fish
special.
don't see it. I like these little red weights on Caddo, and I like the June bug on Caddo. Fishing pads, looking for either birds or the sound of popping in the pads where you know that there's a buffet of bait going on. There'll be fish around it. That's why those birds are there also. So if you can't hear it, but if you're driving around and you see a group of pads or grass mat or something and you see 4 or 5 birds hanging out, it might be worth going over there to check it because those birds are there for a reason. In the river, there's some fish starting to school. You've got your current spots, which there's not a whole lot of current, but there's just spots where those fish will set up, and that's your drop shot.
That ain't a bad one.
For those that like a Carolina rig, you can even do that. But that's going to be a player for the next probably 2 months until we get into about November. So that's really it. The lake is, the last 2 weeks for me, the lake has fished really good. This cooler weather, some more rain coming in has really helped the cause. I am a little worried about this full moon we got coming in this weekend. Normally on Caddo, the full moon hurts the bite. I don't know if that affects other lakes the same way it does on Caddo, but on Caddo, a full moon, your morning bite's not that good, and you got to kind of hang in there till about mid-morning to about mid-afternoon. But if y'all get a chance to come, and be safe, have fun. I hope you, if you see me, shout at me, give me a wave, whatever, a wave back. I apologize about how bad this one is. I've been taking cold medicine the last 2 days, and I'm trying to get my thoughts together, taking allergy medicine. Some of you may can understand, some of you may not, but my mind doesn't work the greatest when I'm on medicine for sinuses and allergies. But anyway, I thank you for your time, and if you get a chance to come to Caddo, it's always a good time. It's a lake that God spoke into existence. It's a lake that's majestic, divine, history like no other lake around here. It's just, I mean, every time you get in a boat and come out here to Caddo, you're in for a treat. So anyway, God bless, and I'll see y'all next week.